Rico, Region 7. Get ready. It's your turn to join the red tsunami of support for another 5 years of transformational development for all Guyanese under the People's Progressive Party Civic. Stand strong with the PPPC on the road to elections victory on Saturday, August 9th at Bell Square, 2nd Avenue, Bartica. At 4 p.m., hear from President Dr. Irfan Ali, General Secretary Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips, and other leaders who have been in the forefront of Guyana's historic transformation. Be there as the PPPC outlines their national development plans for the next 5 years of continued bold initiatives in education, healthcare delivery, entrepreneurship, agriculture, home ownership, job opportunities, youth development, and recreational infrastructure. Rally with the PPPC on Saturday, August 9th at Bell Square, 2nd Avenue, Bartica. At 4 p.m. The PPPC is the only multi-ethnic and trusted political party committed to ensuring no community is left behind. Vote PPPC. Forward together for a better Guyana.
On the throne, real man of action, we not alone. Forward ever, Guyana live. Them attack, but Ali bring the gift. Watch this. Ali not drift, him steady on the mission. Real progress, this a PP vision. Job them a gift, house key for the citizen. Nation rise up, yeah we winning again. Ali not drift, watch the infrastructure shift. New road, new bridge, everything legit. Hospital bill, school them uplift. 2025 we voting. PPP they forgive. Under Ali country growing fast. Them try stop we but them living in the past. Real money working, benefits spread wide. Water and light reach every countryside. Guyana look nice, clean and crisp. Foreign investors they on the list. Ali work hard, him now make a slip. Stadium, airport, PPP make it flailing or drift. Him steady on the mission. Real progress, this a PP vision. Job them a gift, house key for the citizen. Nation rise up, yeah we winning again. Ali now drift, watch the infrastructure shift. New road, new bridge, everything legit. Hospital bill, school them uplift. 2025 we voting. PPP they forgive. Them say talk, Ali say do, delivering results, that's how we true. Youth get take up, business support, education free, that's the report. We not stop now, this just the start. PPP leading with people at heart, holiday pan ground, meeting the crowd, unity strong, we Guyanese proud. Vote come in, them can't resist, PPP cup full, them can't dismiss. Ali and team, them make we uplift, we drift to success, and we not drift. Ali not drift, him steady on the mission, real progress, this a PP vision. Job them a gift, house key for the citizen, nation rise up, yeah we winning again. Ali not drift, watch the infrastructure shift, new road, new bridge, everything legit. Hospital bill, school them uplift, 2025 we voting, PPP they fi give, Ali bring the gift. Cup, PPP never slip. Ali, him bring the uplift. 2025 we vote and drift.
Blaze up,
Country
blaze
House
up,
Music.
blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze. Earth finally pass through. Take a seat, cause the seats them can't lose. You can't see the next party confused. Don't talk about one term, I want two. PPC where the people them choose. If you not vote, the whole country gonna lose. If you want to know who are the president for true, Earth finally aim at the man for them true. Yeah, so vote up, vote up, vote up, vote, vote up, vote up, vote up, no, vote up. Vote up, vote up, vote, vote up, vote up, vote up, vote. Blaze up,
Country
blaze
House
up,
Music.
blaze up, blaze, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze. Earth finally pass through. Take a seat, cause the seats them can't lose. You can't see the next party confused. Don't talk about one term, I want two. PPC where the people them choose. If you not vote, the whole country gonna lose. If you want to know who are the president for true, Earth finally aim at the man for them true. Yeah, so vote up, vote up, vote up, vote, vote up, vote up, vote up, no, vote up. Vote up, vote up, vote, vote up, vote up, vote up, vote. Blaze up,
Country
blaze
House
up,
Music.
blaze up, blaze, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze. Earth finally pass through. Take a seat, cause the seats them can't lose. You can't see the next party confused. Don't talk about one term, I want two. PPC where the people them choose. If you not vote, the whole country gonna lose. If you want to know who are the president for true, Earth finally aim at the man for them true. Yeah, so vote up, vote up, vote up, vote, vote up, vote up, vote up, no, vote up. Vote up, vote up, vote, vote up, vote up, vote up, vote.
Yo, no way, where PNC, no way, AFC, not again. With the same trickery, no way, PNC and AFC. Election thief is all them know, like how Auntie Cathy giving blow. Contracts gone to she own company, this country can't take it no more, oh no. Just like how the Russians vanish, like the SOP, gone in a flash. Patterson they smiling on TV, talking sweet while cutting deal easy. Giving contracts like it's nothing real, saying scale at work, but what's the deal? Up to now, no scale in sight. Sherrod disappearing at the night, 5 million gone from Now them come back with team sanctioned. Gold smuggle and tax evasion action. 10,000 kilo them can't explain, and 50 mil gone down the drain. PNC and AOC no credibility. Them play games with weak stability. Only one position for themselves, don't care about we ask. Nothing about the blank checks. Nigel business with eggs and well set. Election thief is all them know, but Guyana don't wake and know we grow. Nowhere, nowhere PNC.
Yo, nobody not selling out. We talking facts, facts we dealing with. Nobody not selling out. We talking facts. I been to Guyana, man. I have to go back. The way how the country looking, man, they left me shocked. Who's ever in charge? Them put we on the map. The men them look healthy, the girls them look hot. I went to a meeting. I don't know this chicken curry. Them Guyanese eating, man. The government working. 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 This one's for them haters. For them haters who attacking Guyana. Guyana, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them the 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 little finger. The government working, the government working. The government working, the government working. The government working, the government working. The government working. Don't mix me with politics. I yes, the Guyanese critics. I just want the country fixed. Man, I come here some kicks. Can leave the bumper fake. We call it a camera trick. And if you rest it to me, I still give it some licks. The government working. 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 The government. This is for the hater. For the hater. This is for the hater. We're running down Guyana. For the hater. For the hater. Show them little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them the little finger. Government working. The 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 government working. Now don't mix me. Don't mix me. Don't mix me. The government working. I don't do politics. Just get jacket, right? Get jacket. The government working.
Wake up, the day is bright, and I feel the blue. Turn your dial for your vibe, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, bring your vibes you can feel. News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wide in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Wake up, the day is bright, time to feel the flow. Turn your dial to Livewire, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, from 8 to 9, bringing vibes you can feel. News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wired in every way. We'll keep you wired every way, in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Stories that matter, we got the scoop. From the latest headlines to the local truth. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour. So grab your coffee, your tea, or toast. With Courdel Jones, we'll give you the most. Livewire, we'll give you the way. Running to the energy, the beat of the street, the show that connects. Voice, it's where people meet. We're wired to your world, we got the news. On Livewire, there's nothing to lose. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Stories that matter, we got the scoop. From the latest headlines to the local truth. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of Livewire with yours truly. Morning to all the persons joining us across the diaspora. Morning to the persons joining us across the 10 administrative regions. And special good morning to the persons joining us in the comment section there on Facebook, on YouTube, and to all you guys joining us on TikTok this morning. We're live on TikTok as well. So for persons who don't know, now you know. Right? Morning to all the persons joining us on TikTok as well. Really happy to be here with you for this first broadcast. Special good morning to the persons in the comment section. General Narendra, Vishnu Chintaman, morning to you. Rahima Murali, good morning. Abdul Latif, morning to you. Cyril Mosley, Pamela Gopi, Joseph Satar, good morning. Chef Rocky, Ramnarain Singh joining us from New York. Krishnadat Mangar, good morning to you. Anita Hardial, good morning, joining us from New York. Kedram Ramsaran, Hanuman Prem Kumar, Balwan Danraj, Naz Ali, Anita Hardial, Gita Prasad, good morning to you. Ann Hill, Sridhar Rabindranath, Lloyd Lal, morning to you. Dolly Singh, morning. Karen Dionarang, Steve Chan, Anita Sitaram, good morning to you. Krishna Diodat, Miss Vortex, morning to you. Karen De Silva, Ali, good morning. Ryan Henry, morning, everybody. Quite a few things for us to discuss on Livewire this morning. And just another reminder to persons who don't use TikTok and YouTube, we are live on, who don't use Facebook and YouTube, we are live on TikTok right now. Morning to Jenny Tamal, 749 joining us on TikTok, and a couple other persons here, but I just seen user. Apparently this TikTok thing got a lot of complicated facets that we need to work on to understand it. Weekend Prince, morning to you. Monterey Post Guyana, morning to you. Thank you for joining the live. Let's jump right into it. I must apologize for yesterday's live. I suffer from insomnia, so I was really a bit out of it yesterday morning, and my presentation wasn't at its best. So today, last night I was able to get some rest. I feel much better today, so we're gonna push through. First things first, I must touch on the fact that I saw that the members of the AFC, they are trying to miniaturize or dwarf the support that the PPP would have received in Region 10 Linden at their rally over the weekend past, right? And I took offense to that, because you cannot just decide to miniaturize somebody's efforts and work that they would do and try to highlight somebody who has not actually put any work in that region there in Region 10, other than to show up to offer legal services for free in situations that divide us as Guyanese rather than bring us together So as you see, Devon Sears, former member of Parliament. Parliament has been dissolved because of elections. Rebecca Morning, to you joining us on TikTok. Please share the live. We like persons to know that we're live on TikTok here. And tap the screen, as they would say on TikTok. I gotta get accustomed to the terminology. But Devon Sears from Linden, who has not contributed anything of significance during his time in the National Assembly. He hasn't championed any initiative to better the lives of Lindeners whilst he was in Parliament. Now, my thing is this: when you are so unaccomplished in your position as a member of Parliament, especially representing Linden Region 10, and especially when these parties, the AFC, know that they've broken away from the APNU, they see themselves as we on the own. But these two persons used to champion the rights of Afro-Guyanese. So where were all the initiatives? Where were all the programs? Where were all the policies that were aimed at impacting Afro-Guyanese in Region 10? More so, where he's from. Now, again, he's trying to discredit the attendance at the PPP rally in Linden, right? Devon Sears, that massive Linden rally reflects support, not stage crowds like certain other people are doing, and no crowds like some others. The PPPC's August 3rd rally in Linden was genuinely massive, drawing residents from within Region 10 and beyond. The energy, the enthusiasm, and the grassroots participation cannot be dismissed as Boston crowds, Devon Sears. People came out because they saw progress. They're seeing progress in their community. So Sears' claim is an insult to many Lindeners who attended willingly to show support for President Ali and his people-centered type of leadership, right? More so, even, the PPPC's development record in Region 10 is unprecedented. Unprecedented, Devon Sears. Since 2020, over 600 Region 10 residents have received house lots. How many received house lots when the administration you served under and was a part of had the reins of power? They had the Minister of Housing's ear. What was done for Lindeners in terms of empowering them so that they're not renting, they become landowners, homeowners? Hundreds more Lindeners benefited from road upgrades in places like Amelia's Ward, Block 22, and other areas across that region. Where was Devon Sears to whisper in the ear of the wild-eyed Minister of Public Infrastructure at the time, David Patterson? Where was Devon Sears to stammer some words to him? You could probably fix some roads in Linden. I would dare say here that David Patterson has peed on more fences than roads that he's fixed in Linden or built in Linden. Peed on more fences than roads that he would have built in Linden. And Devon Sears got the testicular fortitude to come and pretend like the efforts by the PPP are not impacting Lindeners. You're out of order, sir. What about the new water system? What about the new, systems? What about the access to jobs in infrastructure and healthcare? The toll-free travel across the Wisma-Mackenzie Bridge, whilst it was only made effective from August 1st, it is directly due to PPPC's intervention, not the APNU AFC, which failed to act for 5 years for persons in Linden. Devin Sears fails to acknowledge the PPP's real investment in that community. The Linden to Maguru Road, I just mentioned the Wisma Mackenzie Bridge replacement. These are actively being executed under the PPP administration. The coalition may have talked, and we all know they talk well in some cases, because I don't know what's going on with Two Branch. But they do a lot of this, they got a lot of merry mouse in the PNC and the APNU. You understand? Merry mouse. So you had a lot of talk. But with the Ali administration, or I dare say any other PPP administration, you have a government that is delivering. You're seeing tangible development in your community, right? International funding was secured through the PPP and its credible leadership. And this is due to international banks understanding their plans, their policies, and their ability to implement. Banks like the IDB and the IMF or whoever else don't fund empty promises, right? They fund feasible projects, and those feasible projects need to be executed by capable governments. So if they see that, oh, look, what is government really doing? They implement to get anything done. They assess all these things before they decide they're dispersing a loan to a country for a developmental project. No, it is known to all, except maybe Devin Sears, that under the APNU AFC, Region 10 was neglected. Sears complains about property tax and township boundaries. But what did the AFC do? What did the AFC do when in government for 5 years about property taxes and township boundaries, Devin Sears? Nothing. The same exact name of the PNC party leader, last name. Nothing. Not a single thing. The 200 million bailout was declined because the Linden Town Council failed to meet the basic accountability standards. And Devin Sears talking. Devin Sears, you are talking. Public money must be spent transparently and not squandered, like what happened under the AFC and what happened at Chronicle under that former AFC member. And like what happened with Cathy Hughes and telecommunication, and what happened with David. All of these is AFC people, you know. All of these is AFC people. What happened with David Patterson and the scale, all the allegations of the money persons had to pay for firearm license through camera Dramjatan. All of these AFC people. Why Devin Sears don't talk about how, oh gosh, this guy who used to run DPI, he passed away. Anyway, let me leave that alone. But you understand where I'm coming from? These guys have proper things to talk about them, their own selves, and what they've done and what they're doing and what they're not doing, what they didn't do. But they're jumping on this administration who has been, you can literally see them working to make Guyanese lives better. Working to make Guyanese lives better. Right? So the PPP support is in a vast amount of communities across this country. Right? And what I want persons to understand, that support that you see for the PPP is not just at elections time. Right? The support that communities get from the PPP is not just at elections time. Since 2020, we have consistently seen presidential outreach, prime ministerial outreach, ministerial outreach. Not in 2025. since 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. There have always been these outreach. So I don't understand why persons are pretending. What's this? Jesus Christ. Wow. So there's a lot of rain has been falling in town. Sorry. Wow. Somebody just sent me a video. I don't know if this is the farm or the yard, but wow. That's a lot of water. Yeah. Shoot. Anyway, I'll find out where this is and I'll show it to you guys before the end of the show. Right? So these just outreaches by the PPP administration have been happening since the won the 2020 elections, right? And communities across this country can say that they have had some sort of support. What I want persons to understand this morning is that you may have needs, right? You may need a house, you may need a car, you may need clothes. But guess what? At this time, you may only be able to get clothes because the car you can't afford, the house you can't afford right now. You have to work towards it. And that is what you get with PPP administration. They can't go into one community and fix all your problems one time. Have other community. What about the next community after that one? They got some problems to fix too. So what you see is a systematic intervention. Oh, okay. So you have got 10 roads in the community, 8 out of 10 bad. We're gonna do 4 this year, next year we're gonna do the other 4. Because we gotta do 4 more in another community. And sometimes persons don't understand that. So you're gonna hear, you might go into a community and you pass through, you see the forestry roads are, what is this? No. You see the forestry roads. The forestry roads are done in your community. But as you progress, you see the next tree. All that pothole is mud, not whatever you want to call it. And people in that community, you know what they're going to say? Watch. The government only do 3 roads. Come on. Be realistic. Be realistic. Other persons, other communities want to benefit too. And that is what people like Devin sees will capitalize on. They won't take the time to explain to persons, because it's not in their interest. Explain to persons that, hey, no government can come and just fix everything one time and done. It doesn't work like that. It has to be systematic. It has to be where the need is the most. And persons refuse to accept that. So again, as I was saying, the PPP has given support to all communities, not just at election time. There's free travel, housing, water, youth empowerment initiatives, healthcare upgrades. All of these things have been happening in Region 10. And what ain't done happen in the process and ongoing. So it is disingenuous to call them election gimmicks, right? These interventions represents inclusive governance that empowers all Guyanese, regardless of their political affiliation. At the end of the day, let us be real. Region 10, more so Linden, does not wholeheartedly support the PPP. It doesn't even half-heartedly support the PPP. It votes along PNC lines, APNU lines. It's factual. If you look at the numbers over the years, Linden supports the PNC or the APNU or whichever iteration they come at the elections, right? So if that was the case, why have the Linden to Marlborough Road? Why build those 2 stadiums there? Why build out the community roads in that community? Why upgrade all the high schools? Well, why build out all those concrete schools there? Why reopen the call center? Why put back a labor office in Linden? Right? You pinpointed and a 20. Please pinpoint one Indo-Guyanese in Linden that got $1 billion contract. And I'll wait on you since you want to make a point. Right? And here, Jesus Christ, why close down the nursing school? This is another lie that these people keep pushing, and clearly has to be even serious sister or woman or something. This is ridiculous. Over and over, it has been established that the Charles Rosen Nursing School in Linden is open. It is open. Persons are going there right now. They have added a hybrid program. So some persons can do online. If you have theory and practical, you come in there to do. These are the kinds of lies that these persons and sometimes Lindeners who know they pass in that place every day. And Charles Rose School closed. Ah, Lord, I ain't gonna bother with you. But anyway, so the initiatives by the PPP in Linden, they didn't come in 2025, right? And could tell you at the Bay Rock Basin there, that construction didn't start in 2025. And can tell you the construction at the Mackenzie Sports Club ground didn't start in 2025. But this wretch can sit here and holler about Charles Rosen School closed, Charles Rosen Nursing School closed, right? I could tell you all those young professional homes that were built in Amelia's ward and given to police, nurses, firemen, and professionals of Linden Region 10 was not done by the even Sears, the AFC, the APNU, the PNC. Did not give it to them. Didn't. And I wish I could meet you. I wish I could meet you in person. And yes, and you can't fool anybody. People know what's going on in Linden. People know what's going on in Linden. The Linden to Marlborough Road, it didn't start in 2025. The regularization of persons in Fitzhope who are squatting like this wretch and who probably squatting somewhere without electricity and water didn't happen in 2025. And that is why I say we have some disingenuous persons in this country, because they will see everything that is going on there. Imagine, Anne couldn't go to Devon Sears as a member of parliament for Region 10 and say, Devon, talk to these people. We only got a 1-lane bridge to cross from Mackenzie to Wismore. Oh God, let give me a 2-lane now. Oh God, Devon, do something for we now. Not a blasted word from Anne. These people are despicable. Anne has to be an animal. Anne can't be a human being. Anne has to be an animal. So here, did the house given for free? They have to pay for it every month. Yes, idiot. No houses are given for free. Who's giving a house for free? Who's giving a house for free? But I'm saying, and my point is, which administration made the house lot available for you to buy? And which administration subsidized the cost of the house lot so that your monthly cost very low? So your overall cost of this house lot, very low. That is the kind of ignorance you get from people like Anne, you know. Oh, the house lot is not for free. Idiot. How many house lots were disbursed not for free, by the administration that Devon Sears represents, or Aubrey Norton in Linden. And do you have your house lot? And what year did you get your house lot in? She won't tell you that. So again, the PVP represents inclusive governance that empowers all Guyanese, regardless of a political affiliation. Because guess what? Despite the lunacy, right? Seems you involved with Devon. No, I just don't like his stupidity and how he doesn't represent Linden as well. I grew up on Richmond Hill, right? My aunt used to work at the bauxite company. So that is why I take issue when Lindeners get poor representation, right? Anyway, as I was saying, now Devon goes on to talk about Nigel Hughes. I am here to say to you, Nigel Hughes has no plan for Linden. All he has is rhetoric, fancy words, and he rolls it and pronounces every single letter in the word so it sounds fancy, and that's what he's telling people. Devon Sears asked Lindeners to support Nigel Hughes. But Hughes has no track record of delivery on anything in relation to governance, Linden, nothing. No experience in government, never hold public office in life. No idea. And if it's taking cue from Cathy, personal thing, contracts for yourself, right? And what I think is most important, he has not highlighted any credible plan for Region 10, right? No credible plan for Region 10. Hughes was around in 2012. But what has he done since? The PVP has invested billions in Linden since 2020. Hughes only appears when cameras are rolling. And Hughes only appears when cameras are rolling. Now, you must remember, the PVP is focused on unity, development, and not division. Sears' divisive language referring to defectors as lipstick on a pig is a disgraceful attack on the dignity of fellow Guyanese, and more so his fellow Lindener, who made an informed choice to support development. Devon Sears would like people like German Figuera to just continue rolling with the crew. Bandwagonist, nothing is going on, but because me and you are similar in color, you understand? I must just agree and do everything you said. James Bond said something last night. My skin growing, I just remember it. James Bond said something last night at a rally they were having in Georgetown here. Sometimes the people who look like you and aren't the people who have your best interests at heart. And I thought that was very deep and profound, because a lot of us Afro-Guyanese often feel that other Afro-Guyanese have our best interests at heart, or they'll be looking out for us. I'm not saying that other Afro-Guyanese don't care about other Afro-Guyanese, but some of these persons who want to lead you, who look like you, and pretend that they care about you, don't give a shit about you. You understand? Don't care about you at all. And if you are describing German Figuera, James Bond, Keita Chandan, Daniel Siram, I keep forgetting Sandy Samuels. Who else come out to the body? And you describe those persons as lipstick on a pig, you watch what those pigs can do without you and your worries that you're affiliated to. I am guaranteeing you, the even seers, those persons you are saying lipstick on a pig about will accomplish more for this country and move this country forward much more than you ever will, the even seers. You will always just be the you are the head LGBTQ representative for the AFC, right? The PPP believes in one Guyana, not fear tactics and race baiting, right? Which have failed Region 10 for decades. And I guess Londoners are realizing that. Londoners are realizing that. This, Indian people and black people and American, nonsense. We are Guyanese. And one Guyana, despite whatever that idiot John Thompson says, speaks to one people, one nation, one destiny. Simplified, one Guyana. And that is why I feel so supportive of the governance I see implemented here under the Irfan Ali administration. You understand? Linden deserves progress, not empty AFC promises. Right? From roads to jobs to education, the PPPC is transforming Region 10. People know who delivers and who deceives. Londoners are tired of being used as pawns in a political game for these fools. They are tired of it. People know. They have experience. They know what real change is. And guess what, even that real change is happening now for Linden. You know what else is happening under President Ali and the PPPC? And that is what I want you to understand. Now, that aside, I saw this the other day, and for the people on TikTok, you're going to only be able to hear, you're not going to be able to see. So I'll give you a brief description. So Hannah Mohammed went to our ERC meeting in relation to political parties signing on to code of conduct and that kind of thing. And this was a part of her presentation. This is from a woman who spent most of her life of this country. I'm telling you, I did not Neville Sital. Anyway, don't worry with the comments this morning. So I didn't grow up on the Burnham, but I have heard enough and read enough to understand clearly what went on there. Listen to Hannah Mohammed, right? Listen to Hannah. This is not her whole presentation. This is just a section.
Of President Forbes Burnham, a founding figure in Guyana's history. Whether or not one agreed with his politics, his role in shaping the nation is undeniable. May his legacy continue to serve as a reminder of the importance of strong, principled leadership in difficult times.
Strong, principled leadership in difficult times. So strong, principled leadership was rigging the hell out of the elections for 28 years. Strong, principled leadership was KSI. Just last night, I hear former Mayor Chase Green talk about KSI. This red, Hannah don't know nothing but KSI. Hannah get not even platinum. Hannah get a diamond spoon in your mouth from your barn. You understand? Hannah talking about Burnham, strong, principled leadership. Hannah know about dictatorship. Hannah know about economic ruin. Hannah know about human rights abuses. Hannah know about national decline. Hannah, you know about Walter Rodney. Why these Mohammedans put themselves in the spotlight to highlight how stupid they are? We all saw us and Hannah, and we said, okay, they got a little money, but we basically understand that these aren't the sharpest tools in the shed, right? They then decide to open their mouth and conform to every single Guyanese, the level of stupidity and the level of mediocrity that some wealthy people have or display. You understand? Now, let's be clear, Hannah. Rigged elections made Burnham an illegitimate president. PNC's Burnham's rigged every election since 1986 to 1985. It is documented. It's there. I watched a documentary online where forces in the UK, they voted in Guyana elections. When the people go, it was a UK production crew who did the production. When they went to the address of these persons in the UK, one was a baker shop. I think one was a stable where they keeping horses or something. All these persons voted on the Burnham. So when I hear people from the PNC and the AFC, which is the PNC basically, talk about rigged elections, like, yeah, for real? Certain things you shouldn't mention. Certain things you should not mention. Right? So, again, Burnham's PNC rigged every national election from 1968 to 1985, including the 1978 referendum, which scrapped the need for us, the people, to vote to amend the Constitution. Now it's just parliamentarians. Burnham scrapped it, right? So we had the ability to vote by referendum, to update, do any changes to the Constitution that we wanted. Burnham changed that, right? Burnham changed that. His rule maintained through electoral fraud. Hannah, is Hannah or Hadia? Hadia, sister, right? Electoral fraud, not democratic support. The people of Guyana didn't go to the polls and vote for Burnham. The people of Guyana went and vote, and Burnham get announced as winner. Simple as that. What Burnham did, the person who you are celebrating, Hadia, the person who have been not celebrating, and guess what? Today, the PNC has something down by Burnham Mausoleum at the Botanical Gardens. I bet you will not see us, sister, us, GS, nobody for us there, not a soul, right? But she talking about Burnham and good leadership through tough times, the level of stupidity. At the end of the day, young lady, Burnham stole power from the people of Guyana, right? Another point to make to you, dictatorship and repression were the two main things that defined the tenure of Forrest Burnham. Burnham turned Guyana into a de facto one-party state, where opposition voices were silenced, media was censored, and dissent was not just disliked, it was crushed on the Burnham. You could have a different view from Burnham, right? The murder of Dr. Walter Rodney in 1980, one of Guyana's most respected scholars and activists, remains an enduring stain on Burnham's legacy. She stands there. I don't know if she's trying to win diehard PNC supporters or what. But again, the level of stupidity exhibited by the Mohammeds. Y'all notice Shell Mohammed has not come out to officially endorse us. It's just the two children running around making themselves stupid. Anybody notice that? Shell Mohammed, the person who worked, I don't know how he gets his money. I don't know his parents and everything. The person who created this whole demon we're dealing with now, who bought them, they come out, he balls. Shell has not come out to say, I endorse my son as for president of Guyana. I feel Shell know that the boy is stupid, but at this point, it's like he can't do nothing. All right, you have to run with it, right? Nadia, Burnham's era categorized with economic disaster and mass poverty, something that PNC people claim happening now. And again, with no evidence of it happening now, right? Under Burnham's leadership, Guyana became one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere. His policy of nationalization destroyed industries and led to massive shortage of basic goods, from flour to cooking oil to toilet paper. You couldn't even wipe your body properly. And Hadia up there praising Burnham. By 1985, Guyana was bankrupt. That was 1 year before I born. Things tight. By 85, Guyana was bankrupt with mountains of foreign debt and rampant inflation. More so, zero growth. Nowadays, you hear it 40-some%, 30-some%, kind of growing, GDP growing. That wasn't the case then. And she said, what? Let me play this again. I'm sorry the people on TikTok can't see this. You can hear it though. You could believe this. You can hear what this lady said.
Of the importance of strong, principled leadership.
Strong, principled leadership. I bet y'all, if y'all look in the dictionary for the definition of idiot, this is what you're going to see on the screen. A photo of Hadia Mohammed. A photo of Hadia Mohammed. You understand? And I swear, I think people in the comment section saying she's trying to pull PLC that. It gotta be that. It got to be that. Because I don't know what this girl is talking about. Hadia, oh Jesus. She knows about food lines. How do you know about the rationing? Guyanese complaining about blackout? No. She know about blackout then? TikTok. She know about blackout back in the day? This girl gotta be crazy. Under Burnham's rule, it saw Guyanese standing in long lines for basic necessities. Ration books became normal. Citizens were focused, or I should say, this name. Citizens were forced to smuggle flour and essentials from places like Suriname and Trinidad. I got a friend who got big business in town, and he tell me this back in the day, this what they have to do, smuggle thing and sell back. And mind you, this wretch don't know that all the while Guyanese lining up for flour and essentials are the essentials. Born on a Castellani house guy, every blasted thing in there, eating and living the best life. Apples and grapes come into the country. They only came for him So he had flour, he had everything, and the Guyanese getting ration. The Guyanese must produce or perish. It's crazy. As I said before, persons complaining now about blackout, but back then they had chronic blackouts and water shortages. If you think your life was miserable now, could you imagine back then? Under his rule, Guyana stagnated whilst the rest of the Caribbean progressed. And she talking about what? What a video guy. What?
As a reminder of the importance of strong, principled leadership in difficult times.
This girl is such a buffoon. Her Brazilian butt lip look good though, but such a buffoon. Such a buffoon. Hadia, we could talk about brain drain and the exodus of talent. All them Guyanese that views in the PVP in overseas now, a lot of those old persons born to make the run. Thousands of Guyanese, especially professionals and skilled workers, fled the country due to economic hardship and political persecution. Burnham's policies, Hadia, created a brain drain that damaged Guyana for generations. If now things restoring, as you see PVP trying to upskill people with online certifications from international universities, even training all across the country through Minister of India Prasad Ministry, revitalizing the apprenticeship program. They got the offshore thing academy up in Borby State. LTI is free, GTI is free. All tertiary education institutions in this blasted country, Hadia, is free. Free. So people got one pay to become a welder, pay to become a plumber, pay to become an engineer at these technical institutes. Free. Free. Now, imagine. So people, I can't take calls because I'm doing the live on TikTok on my phone. So I can't take calls this morning, but we're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. Right? Hadia, I could go on and on and on about the craziness that happened in that time. So for you to go to the ERC and make these statements, I think you're a lunatic. I am saying I think you're a lunatic, Hadi Mohammed. I don't know what's your Russian name right now. I don't know what's your Russian name right now, Hadia. But look, I done with that. Y'all remember I tell y'all earlier you had Padisan, Tima, come on me live, John, I don't block you, you know. You can't defend anything you speak of, and Hannah Alamia is an idiot to say what she said. She's an idiot. I decided not to continue down the list of boredom because my viewers on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook saying they know about this. The girl's stupidity. Don't let me continue with that. You understand me? So, whoever she named, very stupid, and clearly knows nothing about KSI and the hardships that in his face. So, to hell with you, John Thompson. You should go and talk to that idiot before she goes and steps to a mic to play shit speaking on anything. of importance. Now, as I was saying, I said to you guys earlier, some persons making stupid statements like Hannah, an idiot like Hannah, and then you got persons who just ain't talking to nobody. What story here?
Get busy with the work, come out and listen to our people-centered vision as we present to you facts and information.
Look, yes, I can turn off the volume so I can comment. Look at this turnout at this APNU public meeting. Look at the turnout. Look at people. TikTok and the tour so you can see. Look at people. Look at TikTok. Look at people. Look at people. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I don't know. Listen, the PNC, and by virtue, how is this cyberbullying? If it is my opinion, if she's an idiot, is my opinion Hannah's an idiot? How I bullying Hannah? How I bullying Hannah? Your general secretary called our president a liar. Called our president a liar about something that is actually being done in this country. So, one, false information. Two, cyberbullying the president. So if she could call President Ali a liar, Hannah's a blasted idiot. And you're lucky that guy is critic, because I would think she was a different kind of idiot. You understand me? Hannah's an idiot. The definition of it, Bush got ears. But he said, the true meaning of Bush got ears, the bush is talking about it. And this is to show you, even in Afro-Guyanese dominated areas, or I shouldn't say dominated, areas where there's a high concentration of Afro-Guyanese living, they don't even come out to support this foolishness no more, because they understand that they did nothing for them when they had an opportunity. What are they going to do now? What are they going to do now? Persons are seeing idiot John Thompson that following Hannah and her brother will put you in trouble. Will put you in trouble. You think everybody got billions of dollars stashed in the house like Hannah and us, John Thompson? You think persons have hundreds of millions of dollars in undeclared gold and evaded taxes stashed in the house to keep them up like the people you supported? How long you think those persons without bank accounts will be able to function? Look, the president, hey, you see President Ali? You see President Mohammed Irfan Ali? He's a very kind-hearted man, you know. You hear me? President Ali is a very kind-hearted, soft-hearted, forgiving man. Because I'm telling y'all here straight right now, I heard is Essequibo. I think it was, no, it wasn't Essequibo. It was Linden. It was Linden. President Ali said he was talking to the General Secretary to find some way to help these persons who bank account get canceled. If it was me, they would have had to try that. I couldn't care less. Could not care less. President Ali, after these same people cussing me and talking about he's a liar, you don't free UG, this stuff, talking about stupidness, turn around and say, you know something, we have to find a way to help those people. Because at the end of the day, all right, hold on, y'all give me a second, let me get rid of it. Clearly, he bombs Rays. Pop. Later Neville. Right. I would have left them any pressure. Since you believe that this part is so much better and the grass is green on the, or the grass blue on the other side, you try with the path. You walk the path and see where it takes you. You understand? You walk that path and see where it takes you. You bank account gone. So people losing visa, people losing bank account. And that is not enough to show you what's going on for you to have sense. TikTok, we got 611 people on this live, but y'all got to get your numbers up. 612. Thank you guys for all the support every morning. I really do appreciate it. Y'all ain't seeing what's going on. Y'all ain't recognizing. Today is the 6th of August, right? Today is the 6th of August. TikTok are talking to you too. Today is the 6th of August. And today marks another day that PPP officials stand good, clear, free, unsanctioned, despite misinformation peddled by Guyana's best reporter, the journalist with the most integrity in Guyana, the guy who does not lie, Mr. Travis Chase. Yet another day, no sanctions, no nothing, not even an update on the story. Not even an update on the story from Travis Chase. Not even an update. Hold on, let's get rid of try. Try you already on TikTok, but I didn't realize I would have to ban people here too. Try, you're across. Have a good day. Boom, gone. We chucking it sad. We ain't got them lingering. Right? So, yet another day that PPP officials are marked safe from the reckless reporting by Travis Chase. Right? This morning, I want to use this time to highlight the dangers of reckless journalism, which is practiced by Travis Chase. Right? Now, persons may know that the courts have confirmed a default judgment against Travis Chase. Right? Travis Chase failed to defend himself in court, leading to a default judgment on June 10th by Justice Fidel Corbin Lincoln. Now, this means the High Court has accepted that, accepted the defamation claims as uncontested, and Hamad's reputation damage stands legally affirmed. Now, Ed Hamad, whilst he would have sued Travis Chase for $100 million, he is demanding $30 million because he know the wretch ain't got it. He know he ain't got it. He ain't gonna get it. So Ed Hamad has decided to demand $30 million. So like a house or something. If you got a house, your house value for $30 million. Give me that. Go and rent again and start over. You understand? So the legal team is seeking $30 million Guyanese dollars in damages for the defamatory Facebook post that harmed Mr. Hamad's reputation in both Guyana and the US, where he conducts his business. Now, this is a reduction, as I said, from the original $100 million, right? Showing that Hamad is seeking a measured but firm legal remedy to the Jankalar Merry Mouse reporting by Travis Chase, right? Travis Chase is the Merry Mouse or the Guyana press, the Merry Mouse. Now, let's look at the false claims, right? Chase falsely claimed that Hamad was arrested and involved in money laundering, gold smuggling, and criminal gangs. Allegations Hamad's lawyers said are completely untrue and defamatory. Chase didn't apologize, he retracted. Right? Despite being served through Rysdale Ford. Y'all hear the name of the attorney. Despite being served through attorney at law Rysdale Ford, Chase refused to apologize. He refused to retract or defend his statements, worsening the damage and liability. So you know what that means, TikTok? You know what that means, Facebook and YouTube? No apology equals full accountability. So since you can answer sorry, you pay the money. And I heard a couple of years ago, or not, yeah, a couple of years ago, that Travis Chase is a director in some company that ship gold overseas. I heard, wait, let me Google it. Let me Google it and show you. Let me, hold on. Travis Chase Gold Company. Gold Company. Guyana. Director. Hold on. Travis Chase Gold license revoked. Watch this here. This is GuyanaCurrentAffairs.com. I don't know. Let me see. Let me put this on the screen. TikTok, sorry, y'all can't. StreamYard don't allow me to stream directly to TikTok. Right? StreamYard doesn't allow me to stream directly to TikTok. So I can't present on screen. But I'll turn the camera around so you guys could see what I'm looking at, right? Let me just pull it up here for the regular, well, not irregular, for my normal. Stop what you're saying these days. People take offense easily, right? Look, let me turn the camera for y'all on TikTok. Anything like what, Mr. Food? Give me an example. The camera turn thing, or you can't turn the camera when you're done starting, like, oh, flip camera, back. Good. Look at right there. Look at right there. Look at there. Right? Right? The issuance of Adolphus Mining's dealer's license in 2019 occurred during the tenure of the APNU, the Partnership for National Unity government. This decision sparked controversy due to the past incidents involving the company's principals, most notably in 2011 gold seizures in which 30 pounds of gold were confiscated from a residence of co-director Adolphus. I ain't gonna try and call the first name, right? Let me get to the Travis Chase. Recent investigations revealed that Travis Chase's Adolphus Mining failed to comply with financial reporting requirements, leading to suspicion of deliberate fraud and tax evasion, right? The persons on StreamYard can be able to see better. The company's repeated failure to meet transparency standards suggest deep-rooted cultures of corruption. As a result, regulatory authorities have moved to revoke the company's license, effectively ceasing its operations. You understand? Right? Blackmail and blacklist. Mr. Food, you got some food truck to go and set up, and you got something to do today. But y'all understand? Y'all understand? And I hope John Thompson is still here. Because there may be some connection between the big money that's smuggled with Mohammed's and the tax evasion and Mr. Chess. They may be. You understand? So, John, I'd like you to get the hell out of here. You start your truck and go down the road. Right? You go down the road with your nonsense. People don't have time for this. People don't have time for this. Anyway, guys, I out of time. Travis Chase, pay 30 million. Mr. Hamad, I am begging you, please go after this $30 million as tough and as rough as you can. Please go after your $30 million, sir. I wish for you to be paid. Go after your money. Because Travis Chase is a wretch. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. TikTok people, thank you for joining me on the live. We'll be here every morning from 8 to 9, Monday to Friday. Not every morning, weekdays, right? Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here. I will try to work out how I get the presentations on screen to you guys. But for now, this is the best we could do, right? To all my regular viewers, thank you for being here. And you know, as I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about oneness.
We are a peaceful people, struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving